How are you doing? I'm Sean, and in this video I'm going to talk about the recent controversies surrounding Pokimane becoming a VTuber, and Twitter is being Twitter as always. It's completely baffling the fact that there are people getting this mad over Pokimane becoming a VTuber, which is understandable, but the most disappointing part is that the people who got mad over this are part of the VTuber community. And let me just say this, like, I just watched Optimus's video, and a comment he made, like, I don't know, at the beginning of the video he says that he doesn't want to generalize the entire community, but at the end of the video he generalizes the whole community as being toxic. I mean, I kind of understand how he came to that conclusion, because it's like, oh, I made this argument, or like I have this kind of problem or something, and then after a few minutes of thought processing, you came to a conclusion and you have your answer. I get it, but it's still. I mean, if you look at the like ratio of his latest video, I think mostly it's mostly because of the bias commentary, no, the bias opinions he gave. I mean, to me, it's not that much. I think it's just that he made a mistake somewhere. Yeah, I mean, Optimus is a really cool guy, because I don't think he would make a mistake like that, or at least he would correct himself later on, maybe on Twitter or somewhere else. I don't know. Anyway, getting back onto the topic about VTubers. I mean, about the small small part, the small group of toxic VTubers. Please don't generalize the entire community as toxic. That's basically the same as racism. And yeah, I just went back to topic. I just digress again. My bad. I was talking about Pokimane becoming a VTuber, right? Yeah, the tweets I read. There was one tweet that accused her of cloud chasing and making quick cash, and no, not disagree. It's completely false. Why? Because they are doing the same thing too, and there are quite a few tweets out there that have zero self-awareness, and there's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with cloud chasing. No, that's not a statement that I want to make. Getting playing your part as an entertainer, and getting onto popular topics, trending topics, and such, is a really normal thing, because this is not your first day on the internet, and for you to think like that, it just makes you sound really naive. And I kind of understand why people would get mad at Pokimane becoming a VTuber because of her past controversies, false copyright striking, hypocrisy, attacking people's sponsor, and the irony of her becoming a VTuber after making fun of Gundam's 3D model. Yeah, I can kind of see why it happened though, because of her timing. Like, she just got back onto Twitch, and look what happened. Leafy got banned, and people assume that she ordered that or requested him to be deplatformed. I mean, to be suspended. I don't think Pokimane would do that. I think it's just maybe a mistake by Twitch, or the Twitch mods are really stupid. Because pulling a move like that only makes it worse for Pokimane, and the fact that after she got back and she immediately jumped to an entire different genre of entertainment, it's really it's risky to begin with, and it would have calmed down, or and nobody would have cared if she were to do it a month later or so, because yeah, everyone will forget about this after a few days, so who gives a shit. Oh yeah, and regarding Optimus's common saying that being first should people shouldn't care about someone being first. I disagree with that because how do I explain this? Let's say let's talk about Armstrong. I forgot Neil Armstrong. Yes, Neil Armstrong. He was the first person that stepped onto the moon, and why should we care about that? Because it was a historical moment. And yeah, I know I'm comparing evolutionary act to a to a internet drama, and yeah, it's it's not that Optimus is completely wrong on that. It says he didn't make his point clear enough, and the fact that I'm not going to edit this video makes me more worried that I might leave out things. So if I were to miss anything, I'll leave it in the description below. But let me talk about why people think that the end of VTubers are coming, and it's quite the opposite of compromising. It's quite ominous. Yes, it's quite ominous because if you didn't know, VTubers had a lot of drama back then, and most of the drama were legal issues because copyright laws in Japan is completely different. Fair use, I don't think fair use is as lenient compared to the West. There have been SJWs and feminists attacking Hololive and forcing them to lose money. And I know why. You may be wondering why didn't they sue those journalists? Because in Japan the conviction rate is really high, if I'm not mistaken, and if you're being accused of something, it's best not to get into court because no one wants to go into court in Japan. That's for sure. And I'm just giving off a warning. If there are people out there who want to ruin VTubers for whatever reason, I mean it's not like it's not going to happen anyway. It's just that we have to try our best to prevent it from happening, or at least mitigate it, or I don't know, get a lawyer or some guy from Japan who can make a new legislation. I mean, legislation on reforming copyright laws in Japan. In all honesty, copyright laws, internationally speaking, they're obsolete, and I can't tell you how much I hate copyright laws.